be just having a little bit of a ramble to you guys about the game, in general, about the gameplay, things to do with the game, and also we're going to be talking about the NBA a little bit later on. But in the background, I will be playing some triple threat on MyTeam, so if you do like that, feel free to watch me play. I do apologise for a little bit of lag in the second game, I believe it was. I think I played 2 or 3 games, but watch and play. As you can see, we go straight into this first game. This looks like it's going to be a tough game, but just watch and see. He's got a diamond Larry Bird, so I was going in thinking this was going to be tough. But guys, if you are looking forward to this video, make sure to smash that thumbs up button, and don't forget to subscribe for some more NBA 2K videos. Wow, that was a good dunk. Anyway, so also be sure to stick around till the end, because I'm going to be giving you guys a really awesome tip on money making in 2K20 MyTeam. So yeah, stick around to see that. But as most of you will probably know if you're watching this, if you do play 2K, 2K20 was released last Friday, Friday the 6th of September, and since then I have just been playing the game like crazy. The game is so fun. I've always played 2K ever since 2K15, so I've been playing it for a long time. Love the game. I've got the older games though, because I did have them in the background in the past, but just didn't play them as much. I only really started playing at 2K15. But let's talk more about this game. Since the last game, there hasn't been that many changes. I mean, obviously a few changes in MyCareer, which we'll talk about in a bit, but to do with MyTeam, there hasn't been that much. I mean, there's been a few things, but we'll get to them in a sec. And obviously we've still got they've introduced the WNBA into the game, so that was pretty interesting. I've played a little bit of that. I don't know much about the WNBA, but I played a couple games with the players, and it's honestly so fun to play with. Highly recommend it if you have not played it yet. But anyway, I want to start by talking about the gameplay in this year's game, because that's going to spark up a bit of controversy in this video. If you have played the game, there's a lot of people who like it, a lot of people who dislike it, but from what I've seen on Twitter and on YouTube, wow, nice oop there, the majority of people don't like the gameplay. The game is being called a replica of 2K19 because a lot of it is the same, except the gameplay is very different. In my opinion, I'm finding defense very hard in this game. Defending is incredibly difficult. There's too many blow-bys, getting easy layups. As you'll notice in this video, the majority of my points come from layups. There are a couple jump shots, especially with Tracy McGrady, but as you can see there, that shot there with Larry Bird, that's never going to go in. You want to take it to the hoop, and just take as many layups as you can. There was a shot there, but that wasn't very well contested. But anyway, yeah, so there's been a lot of hashtag fix 2K20. There have been a few patches, but honestly, I've not seen much in terms of changes in the gameplay. The gameplay is still very difficult, especially against the CPU as well, because the CPU knows how to defend it, obviously. So guarding them is difficult, and scoring on them is also difficult. So yeah. But let's talk a little bit about MyTeam now. The main game we're playing in this is MyTeam. So I want to talk about that. I have been a huge MyTeam player since 2K17. I didn't really play it much in the earlier ones because MyCareer is my main thing. But MyTeam has been really fun this year so far, in my opinion. They've introduced a new feature called evolution cards, which I'll get into in a wee bit when I show you some things. But basically, evolution cards are just cards that you can upgrade, but I'll talk about them in a bit. There haven't been many new game modes introduced in MyTeam. One thing that I loved from MyTeam 2 years ago, I think it was the pack and play. I would have loved to see that come back this year, but sadly it did not. It's still been my favourite feature. Wow, what a dunk from Westbrook. In MyTeam of all time. Domination is still there. Good block from Embiid. Domination is still there. It's a bit different this year. It is very boring in my opinion, but if you grind it out, it's a good money making technique. You get good prizes from it. It's a little bit easier as well, as there's no certain or particular things you have to do in order to win. You just have to win the game, and then you can get the prize depending on what difficulty you played on. Also, they've brought back Unlimited. I've played a little bit of Unlimited. I played it once until I got the rewards, obviously, but I only won 6 games. And in my opinion, the prizes for this this Unlimited are pretty poor. 2K could have done a little better with that. The prizes just aren't great at all. It's not worth it in my opinion. I mean, you do get the money from playing the game, but the prizes are just terrible. Next, another feature that I love that they've added is the daily and weekly rewards. So when you log in daily, you will be able to claim a daily reward, and if you claim the daily reward every day for 7 days in a row, you have a chance at getting something or something good in a weekly reward, which is when you get to spin a wheel, and the wheel will have lots of awesome things that you can win. It'll always have one big prize, and they'll tell you what that is at the start of the week. But I think that's awesome. And similarly, they've added the agenda, which basically gives you tasks to do each day, each week, each month, and just of all time. So like they're like permanent ones that will never go away, will never be updated. And they're really fun. They're really good to make easy money, easy tokens for redeeming players. We about to win this game, by the way. This guy was a good player, and he had some good players. And looks like we're about to win. But yeah, so I want to talk a bit more about MyTeam, and I just want to talk about the rewards from winning these triple threat games. So triple threat single player has been introduced in a different way this year, in the sense that if you win, you can win prizes and have a chance at opening the vault. And the vault, I'll just explain in a wee bit, but basically the ball drops from the online what am I trying to say? The ball drops from the online triple threat are a bit annoying this year. You'll see in a wee second, but basically they're very slow. And in the single player one, you don't get to do ball drops. The way they've done it is different, and that is by when you win games, you'll get prizes if you win, and you have a chance to open the vault. And the vault is basically this thing, and it's got 5 different prizes that you could win. But when you open the vault, it might not open. There's a chance that it will, a chance that it won't. I've played 12 games and it's only opened twice. So if you play some triple threat offline, you'll see what I mean by that. But as you can see here, we just won that game. So we're going to get to do a ball drop, and I want to show you what I mean about how slow the ball drops are. Last year, they were quite good. You got some good prizes from them. As you can see this year, the prizes are terrible. Look at that, the most you can get is 300 MT. That is terrible. And just watch how slow this takes. I mean, for a start, it doesn't even look like it's going to fall off this bit. And when it finally does, it bounces about these, gets spun about and hit around for ages. It's too long. I mean, I did win the medium prize there, I guess you could say, but still a bit annoying. But hey ho. But I have been grinding MyCareer a lot. as you can see, my triple threat lineup there. I've got Westbrook, Tracy McGrady, who I did evolve. We're going to talk about evolution cards now. As you can see, some of my cards here, I've got some free agents. I've got my Tracy McGrady, Joel Embiid, and Westbrook, who are my triple threat people. I've got D'Lo, this guy who I got from upgrading something, I can't remember, and then a bunch of other players. I've got D-Wade, who I'm still to evolve, and just a few other players. But I want to talk about evolution cards. That's the main thing that I want to talk about. And as you can see, when we go into the rewards here, the emerald rewards and other rewards are still redeemable with tokens. But I think I'm just going to go through and pick one up here, actually. I think I do. I think I go for Oladipo. So I'm going to redeem Oladipo. As you can see, I've got 8, so I need to get 2 more before I get the Sapphire ones. But evolution cards are a new feature, and these are things that you can get from winning domination games on single player, obviously, and you can buy them, and basically you'll get different things that you can do to evolve them from a different color to a different color, as you can see here. So this one used to be Tracy McGrady used to be an emerald, and I upgraded him to a ruby, so you can do that by doing the tasks, as you can see on screen now. They're really awesome. But we're going to jump into another game here. And whilst we play this one, I want to talk about MyCareer. So MyCareer has been changed in the sense that it's got a new storyline, and I've not really played it that much. I played a little bit. I did do the demo video on this channel, and you guys loved it. So if you want to see me do a MyCareer series like I did with 2K19, let me know. There should be a link to that series in the description if you want to go watch it. But I want to play it more, so if you want to see me make a MyCareer series, let me know. This guy is rocking with Dwayne Wade, Anthony Davis, and Jeremy Lamb. It looks as if he got the pre-order version, because if you pre-order the game, you get that Anthony Davis and Dwayne Wade card for free, which is awesome. But anyway, I don't know why he's paused the game here. He pauses it for a wee while here, but just bear with me. But anyway, so yeah, MyCareer, guys, if you want to see me do a series, like the video and let me know down below, because it is something that I would look into doing, and potentially will if you want to see it. Next thing I want to talk about, guys, is I want to chat a little bit about the NBA in general. I'm going to spend a wee bit here talking about the NBA. And basically, I'm looking really forward to this season. It's going to be really good. There's so many teams that have a chance of winning, in my opinion. So many teams. There's so many good big teams, so many dynamic duos this year. Of course, with this offseason, we had so many trades and free agent signings. It's just been incredible. And there's so much more that could happen this season than there was last season. For example, in the Western Conference, it is stacked. But in the Eastern Conference, it isn't as stacked as last year. It's been a bit lopsided, in my opinion. The West, there's so many teams that can make the playoffs. To name a few, you've got the Warriors, the Nuggets, Trailblazers, who else we got? The Rockets, the Jazz, the Spurs, the Lakers and the Clippers, both. The Spurs, the Pelicans, obviously now. The Mavericks, who I'm really looking forward to. I'm really looking forward to the Mavericks this season. And of course OKC. With Chris Paul now and not Russell Westbrook, who knows what could happen with them. But yeah, really looking forward to this season. I might do a few future videos when the season starts, where I just talk about games and stuff. If that is something that you want to see, let me know. But now, I'm going to make some of my early and probably, wow, what a dunk, and probably pretty controversial early season award predictions for the 2019-20 season. And we're going to start with MVP. Now, some of you guys guys may or not agree with me on this, but I really think James Harden is going to win it this year. I've been watching so many clips of him this offseason, and he's been working on so much. He was so close to being in the runnings for it last year. Nearly won it, obviously. Giannis got it, but I think this year Harden has the best chance of getting it. He's one of my favourite players as well. Rookie of the Year, I think will go to Zion. A lot of people have been thinking this for a long time, so I still stand by it. A few people believe that Ja Morant is going to get it, and a few people think that it could go to someone else, but I just think that, or RJ Barrett potentially, but I think that Zion has still got the edge in the Rookie of the Year runnings. Defensive Player of the Year. This is a tough one. I mean, Rudy Gobert has won it so many times, back to back now, and he could win it again. There is a high chance of him winning it again. Of course, the Jazz don't have Derek Favors or Jay Crowder anymore, but they've got Mike Conley now. So Rudy Gobert could have a very high chance of still winning that. But I think that Giannis is going to win it this year. I really do. If he doesn't get MVP in back-to-back seasons, I think he will get Defensive Player of the Year. If not, I think Mitchell Robinson from the Knicks, he's got a very good chance. He's a very good defensive player. He's one to watch this season. Sixth Man of the Year, Lou Williams. He is still not going to be a starter. Always going to be a sixth man, Lou Will, which is a shame. But I think he's got a good chance of winning it. If not, you've got Freddie VanVleet. Fred VanVleet was insane in the playoffs. He had a few awesome games. He stepped in very well when he needed to, and makes a great sixth man, in my opinion. Most Improved Player. This is a tough one. I've not written any notes on who I think could win this, so I'm going to make a prediction, and I'm going to go with Brandon Ingram. He played okay last season, but now joining the Pelicans and being in a potential playoff team, I think that he is going to have an insane season, especially with the players around him. Lonzo Ball, Zion Williamson. He is going to have one hell of a season. Just watch out for Brandon Ingram, guys, because I'm calling it now. Most Improved Player. Coach of the Year. I think it's one of two. I'm going to go with Frank Vogel. Simply for being the coach of the Lakers, but I'm also going to go with Doc Rivers of the Clippers, because the Lakers and the Clippers both have very good teams this year round. I think potential first and second seed teams, actually. If not, they'll both be in the top 3 to 4, potentially 5 seed teams. And they're going to get a crazy number of wins, both teams. They've both got 2 or 3 insane players. Just won that game there, by the way. But I think Frank Vogel, Coach of the Year. I'm calling it. Anyway, guys, we're coming towards the end of the game now. We've got another ball drop to do. But we're getting to the stage where I'm going to be talking about my money-making tips in MyTeam this year, if you are playing it. And I've got 2 tips. One I'm going to explain in a second, but the first one I'm going to tell you guys is single player MyTeam. 100%, guys, make sure you get onto this. The vault has some awesome prizes, and let's just say that I have won something pretty good from it. I got a pack, and the packs you can get, and you can sell the things that you get in the packs. So single player, triple threat, very good, and of course you get the money from the game. So definitely play it if you can. I've actually got 10,000 VC at the moment, not VC, MT, and that is from these money making tips. The second tip I'm going to give you is going to be evolution cards. So these cards are overpowered. You can get yourself an easy Dwayne Wade from doing one of the spotlight challenges, and he can be evolved into a amethyst. So you can get him, but that's not really a money making tactic. This is the money making tactic here. Go on to your auction search and search for multi-dimensional emerald players. At the right time of the day, you can pick up evolution cards for about 1 to 2k, and you can tell that they are evolution cards by, as you can see on the left there, they've got stars. That means that you can upgrade them by doing challenges with them, specific things. But yeah, so buy them, upgrade them, and then sell them off for more with their higher overalls. I tried to demonstrate here that you can buy some for pretty cheap, but sadly, at the time of the day that I'm playing this, you actually can't. So ignore me trying to demonstrate it here, but just listen to what I'm saying, guys. Buy these cards. One that I did it with today was Charlie Ward. I bought him for 1,100 earlier today at buyout price, and it was insane. As you can see, his price has gone up even more now, but I upgraded him to a sapphire and sold him off for 5k. So that was an easy 4k profit there, and I did it twice, and it's just been an awesome way of making money. As you can see, I'm trying to bid on him here. We sadly don't win him, but you know, there is the strategy there. But anyway, guys, that is going to be it for this video. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like. I've not really done many ramble videos, so I apologise, it was a bit all over the place. But if you want to see more, let me know. Other than that, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more, and I'll see you all in the next video. Good night, guys.